Good morning. This video is for my high school students. It is February 17th. There is quite a bit to do today for math, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started on Classroom Dojo. I will post your video lesson. Then writing, you have Life in the Colonies. Now, everyone is on a different ability level. So if you have just lines for your journal entry, you are going to need to pause this video and type these sentences up, okay? So life in the colonies was hard. We're going to need a period here. The King of Great Britain wanted land, made laws, taxed goods, sent soldiers, fought the colonists. He did all these things. I'm going to say taxed goods, and I'm going to put a period. The colonists were very angry. They protested. They blocked ships. They dumped teas. They stopped trade. They trained soldiers. You pick whatever one you want here because it's all of them. And then a period. The colonists fought for their, and it should be freedom, rights, own country, independence, all of those things. Okay, so like I said, if you are on a different ability level and you have just a bunch of lines on your paper, go ahead and pause this. I'll make it a little bigger. Go ahead and pause this. And that will be the sentences that you write. Okay, you have your word study to review. Now you have a new chapter, chapter 4 to read. And that would be it right here. But before you read, I want you guys to watch these videos. I have 4 different new videos because you're going to be reading about when the war begins. So again, just copy paste. And here are
Battles of Lexington and Concord.
Here are the videos on that. Battle of Lexington and Concord. This one's School of Rock.
Oh, Minecraft, yeah.
So School of Rock, about the first shot heard around the world. And then this one here.
In the late 1700s, the relation.
Okay, so watch these 3 videos before you read. So after you read, then you will complete the standards connection. Now for math, these 4 boxes here are going to be adding. You're going to be adding with and without carrying. I want to do one of these with you. So when we carry, we need to set up addition problem. Then we're going to add. So we have to add in our ones place first. And the one that is in the tens place, that is going to be carried into the tens place. So then we carry that number and then we add it on the other side. And then that will give us our answer when we add up, starting in the ones place and the tens place. And there's again just the directions for that. Okay, so Keisha is putting items onto shelves at the Army supply store. She puts 25 first aid kits and 17 blankets onto the shelf. How many items does Keisha put onto the shelf altogether? Well, here's the number of first aid kits. Here's the number of blankets. So first we have to add 5 plus 7. So we always have to start in the ones place first. So this is the first thing you do. So if I do 5 plus 7 is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I put my 2 here and I have to carry my 1 because I can't put 12 in my tens place. I have to carry it over. Then I have to add. So then the second thing then would be is I need to add this, and this together. So that would give me 1 plus 2 would be 3, plus 1 more would be 4. Again, starting in the ones place. Mario is counting items in the army supply store. He counts 45 lanterns and 36 tents. How many items does Mario count together? So I know 5 plus 5 is 10, so one more is going to be 11. So I have to carry my 1, and now I have to add in these all together. So 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 3 more is 8. Okay, so now for geometry boxes, I have watch to explain volume. So you will watch this video and this will explain how to find
What can you do with your
volume.
Prodigy membership?
And then there's this one for area of a triangle.
Let's talk about the formula for finding the area of a triangle.
So these are 2 really good videos I want you guys to watch before doing your geometry boxes. So again, it just reviews perimeter and area, and then today is going to be volume. So finding the area, we've already known how to do this, so this is going to be reviewed. So your length times your width. Your next box again is going over area. And then here should be volume. Yes, okay. So after watching that video on volume, you should be able to complete this. I'll do this first box with you. So what is the volume of this solid shape? So volume is the shape inside a three-dimensional shape. So you see these are flat, like the perimeter is going to be like you did around a fence. So there's nothing three-dimensional about it. Then the area was the area around or the inside of a two-dimensional shape. And then you have volume, which is the inside of a three-dimensional shape. So like your house or this cube here, measured in units cube, you count the unit cubes that fill the shape. So how many units long is the bottom row? So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the length of the shape. So length, and then we have height. So the length is 5. How many units long is the first column? So 1, 2, 3, 4. The height is 4. How many units long? So we count how long it is on this side here on the right, and that's 1. So then you add in the length, the width, and the height, and that will give you your volume when you multiply. So you have to multiply. So in your calculator, you will put the multiplication sign in to get your answer. And then the very next geometry box again is going over the length, the height, and the width of this gray box. So you complete those based on the length and the width and the height, and you multiply to get the volume of units cubed. So that completes the geometry area of a triangle, and then we are going to have money skills today on CK12. So everyone needs to get on CK12 if you are in money skills at 7th period while we're normally in school. And that's going to be going over comparing amounts of money. And then our life skills application is learning to deal with compromise. So how we get along with others. So first we're going to calm down. We're going to state why we are upset about something. We're going to listen to the other side, which is listen to the other person's point of view. And then we're going to take responsibility and share your view. And then together we can think of a compromise. So it's just going to go over different scenarios. So like I'll do the first scenario with you. Seth wants to play. His mom wants him to do his homework. Okay, so we have to compromise between Seth and his mom. So first he's going to have to calm down after being upset that his mom's told him that he needs to do his homework and he can't go outside. So first he should say, "Well, I'm upset. Mom, I want to play video games. I don't want to do my homework." "Seth, you must do your homework. It is a rule." "But I was at school all day. I need a break." "Mom, if you don't do your homework, you will get in trouble at school." So how do they compromise? Okay, so again, I'm going to go back to the first slide. So first, Seth would have to say, he explained why he's upset. Well, he was at school all day and he just wants a break. Now, Mom said, "Well, that's the rule. You have to do your homework first." So then Seth should take responsibility for what his mom has said to him because it's his mom and he should respect her mom. Um, and then they're going to think of a compromise together. Like, how can we solve this problem together? Since you want to go outside and you also need to do your homework. So they can play all night and don't do homework, or they can set a timer for when to start homework. So I would set the compromise as, "Hey, I'm going to work on homework for this long, and then I'll go outside." Okay, and then my CK12 science students, you will be learning about dark matter, describing dark matter, which is matter in the universe that does not emit light. My in-school students, we have a Google Hangout at 11 today, and I think that's it. So I hope everyone has a happy hump day, and don't forget to sign in. If you need help or you have any questions, I will be watching you as you log in, and I hope you have a great day.